I appreciate you giving me a second chance, but I don't feel like I deserve it. The last time I was here, it was just for me to warn you about the Montgomerys. Try to ease you into working with them so your life isn't hell. But I can tell you don't care about none of that. I know we're not all perfect and you've been very flawed in our previous relationship. I don't think our arguments were healthy whatsoever, but I also think that we're from a generation who airs things out with higher tones. Anger. And we say things and we do things that we don't necessarily mean. Aside from that, why don't you think that you deserve to be with me? Don't put me on a pedestal. I am no saint either. Because I'm not a good person. I'm not. Just look at my family. They don't want nothing to do with me. Usually, that's a good indicator of the type of person you are. If you got kids that don't want nothing to do with you, extended family who don't mess with you don't get invited to things. I'm starting to realize that. Being self-aware. Yeah. Finally, right? You don't want me. You can do better. Now, don't try to mansplain what's best for me and what I want. My son was trying to do that to me. You're not in my head, you're not in my heart. I'm not trying to mansplain anything to you. I'm just saying, after what I did to your son, after all the times I've spoken to you in a disrespectful way, I'm self-aware. I know that I don't deserve you. And I honestly cannot be with you knowing the terrible things I've done. I know you've raised your voice at me and you've had some shortcomings in the stuff with Joey, but what else? What is so horrible about you that makes me look even better? I don't know. You know, lining myself with the Montgomerys after what hell they've given you and the suspicions you have about them. Doesn't that say something to you? Why would you want to be with me when I'm with them? Like you've pointed out, we all have bad karma. We've all done stupid things. We're all guilty of something. Anyone who says they're not is full of crap. And I see that with you. I think we're both very toxic, but some of the things you've done in my life are forgivable. Nah, sweetheart. I'm too far gone. Things that I've done, they're unforgivable, alright? And I don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage of you with your grief and your mental state. I'm better than that, but that's it. As crazy as this sounds, and maybe it makes me look bad, but I try to see the good in you. Maybe other people can't, but there were times where you treated me very nicely, where you treated me like respect. And although I don't need a man to protect me, it was nice having someone care about me to the extent where they wanted to kick someone's ass. At times, my son is too much of a coward to behave that way. Not that I condone it. But it was nice, after being alone for all these years, to have someone go to bat for me. And look at me like I was young again. Younger again. Call it whatever you want. I feel what I feel. We're both terrible, but I choose to look at the good things. How could you see the good in me? Is it because you've done terrible things too? Melissa's mother, trying to poison your daughter-in-law. There's a lot of things you've done that kinda don't make me look so bad. Kinda make me feel like I'm your equal. But I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to give myself an excuse to be with you. What you need is to wait for your kids to have more grandkids. And then you need to meet a nice guy who owns a house in the Hamptons, who does a lot of stock market stuff, speaks better than I do, has all his hair, wears sweaters. You deserve that. Not me. You know why you don't deserve me? Because I love you. And I hurt everybody I love. I'm really sorry with how I reacted with you talking about that baby in your family church and being kind of insensitive to your notion of considering adopting the baby. It was very cold and very impulsive, and I'm sorry.
It's alright, babe. I don't want to dwell on things like that, especially with you. I've learned to not take things so personally and not hold on to them for dear life. I can let go. It's alright.
No, it was very out of character for me, and I don't know, I guess I just got nervous. There's so much uncertainty in your life, and then I imagined you adopting a baby when you're still looking for the other one, Charlotte. You know what I mean?
I get it. But you know, I told you that I would stop looking for her. So I don't know. I get why you got yourself worked up, but at the same time, by now I think you should know me.
I know. That's why, again, I was super irrational.
Actually, I need help with something. If you could help me.
Yeah, of course. What do you need help with?
You firmly, one day, want kids of your own, right? That's like, not the biggest dream of yours, but it's a dream of yours, right?
Yeah, I do dream of having kids of my own. I think, again, that's why I got so upset when you contemplated adopting a random baby.
Sometimes I feel like it's wrong for me to consider having more children when I let down my daughter so much already. I just feel like a failed dad right now. It's like I started one college degree and just never went back, and then started a whole nother college degree. And I feel like at times it's unfair to Charlotte that I can just say, hey, goodbye, have fun with your mom, let me have another kid, make it all better. I just feel like a bad dad, that's all.
The situation with Charlotte and Miranda, it's not your fault. It doesn't mean you're a bad dad.
But I never found her. I made a vow that I would, and I gave up in a way. I feel every day that I don't find her is a loss in my book as a father.
Yeah, well, newsflash. It's not easy to find a baby when someone steals it and hides it from you and flees the state. Not your fault.
Thank you. You don't doubt my capabilities as a father. Like as a woman who's never had children and one day will. You don't second guess. Oh man, he may not be the best father for my children.
No, because I saw how good you were when you had Charlotte here. And there was part of me that hoped that you would get full custody of her because it was so magical to watch how you took to her. You really have like good paternal instincts, and it's cool to see because I've dealt with a lot of bad dads over the years in my work, and good dads are kind of rare sometimes.
I appreciate that, Tiffany. It's very sweet of you.
Well, I mean every word. You're a great dad. Don't ever doubt yourself because of something that your ex-girlfriend did. You'll find Charlotte one day. And I think you're taking care of yourself right now pretty well. So just give it time.
I'm sorry for scaring you about adopting that baby, by the way. I get why you reacted that way.
It's fine. At the end of the day, if you really wanted to adopt a baby, that's up to you.